Hey guys, Deanna Foreign here from Nonina Crochet, and I will be doing my first and probably my last YouTube tutorial. Here comes my dog, she loves getting attention. I will be attempting my first my first yarn dye job with Wilton's gel food coloring. So I will be using Wilton's gel food coloring in the color teal, as well as the Simply Worsted by Haiku 55% merino superwash, 28% acrylic, and 17% nylon. Here's the yarn I'll be using. Now, since it's not 100% wool, I know that the food coloring is not going to attach completely, so I'll probably get some lighter colors in here as well, but we shall see. So to start, I just added about 7 cups of water, and I'm going to add 7 tablespoons of I just picked up some at Target, the Market Pantry distilled white vinegar, because it's supposed to be 1 tablespoon per cup of water. There's 1, 7. I want to start off with about 2 tablespoons of this gel coloring, and should be wearing gloves, but I'm just wild and crazy like that. But really, I just forgot to pick up some gloves, and who doesn't want to look like a Smurf once in a while? It's pretty beautiful going in there. And I want to put a lot in here because I know that it's going to have a hard time sticking to yarn that's not 100% wool. This looks like about the color that I want. I'm going to put this on low heat and let it get to a little bit of a boil. I'm going to uncake this and skein it so that it gets evenly spread out already. So I had just skeined and tied 2 pieces of yarn at either end of the skein, and I have to admit I'm a little nervous about this because every time I don't have a skein caked, I seem to get it tangled. Oh, there's my dog checking it out. So I've had this going for about 10 minutes now, and it hasn't gone to a boil, so I turned it up just a notch because I am using a bigger pan. So you can see this is what the color is turning out to be, which is hard to see, but it's like an aquamarine color. So I'm getting excited. Alrighty, so after about 30 minutes, this has finally started to steam up, and you can see the color is a lot darker than it was half an hour ago. So here comes the fun part. I'm gonna take my pancake flipper and tuck it under one of the strings of the skein. This will be interesting. Pour it into the pan. It wants to go that way for some reason. And let this go. You can kind of see it. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I do want to keep it separated to prevent the tangling. Wish I had some more yarn. So I've let it sit here for about 20 minutes, and the color is looking amazing. But as you can see, when I go like that, the color is still there. So I'm going to let it sit for about 10 more minutes, and I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit. And about 10 minutes I'll check on it again. And now I'm going to turn off the heat and let it cool down enough to take out and start washing. Alright, so this has been sitting here for about 30 minutes because I got a little distracted. As you can see, I probably could have used a little less dye. There's still a lot of color there. But I brought over a little bowl, just a glass Pyrex bowl, and my pancake flipper. And I'm just going to be taking this out, trying to be careful not to tangle this. But the color is looking awesome. And I'm just going to let this drip here. And transfer it over to the bowl. Doop. And I'm going to put it in some lukewarm water and hand wash it here. This is what the color looks straight out of the pot. So it's a little bit darker than I wanted, but I think once I wash it, it will get lighter. And I've been obsessed with this Orlacuili pear ginger dish soap. So this will give it a nice scent as well. It's a little hard to do this with one hand, but I just added a squirt of the hand soap, and some of the color is coming out as expected. So it took quite a bit of time, but I was finally able to get it so that the water is now clear at this point. And now it's ready for drying. Alrighty, so basically I let the wet yarn hang over my kitchen faucet to dry overnight, and I was really excited to see how it turned out this morning. But before I do anything, I need my cafe latte. Alright, so let's take a look here. It's going to be kind of hard to tell on this camera, but it really has that dark teal aquamarine color. Of course, it's darker where it's stuck to the wool. And so in hindsight, I would definitely use a little bit less dye. I was trying to overcompensate for the lack of natural fibers, but I do really like how the color turned out, and I look forward to trying some of the other gel colors in that Wilton's packet. So thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please like it below.